3-needle bind off, also known as a 3-needle cast off, can be used to join 2 sets of live stitches together. Placing your right sides facing together and using preferably a size larger needle to cast off, begin by putting your needle knitwise through the first stitch on the first needle and then knitwise through the first stitch on the second needle. Then knit those 2 stitches together, bring the new loop through and very carefully push those 2 stitches just knitted together off the needles. Next, repeat that through the next 2 sets of stitches, so it's needle knitwise through the stitch on the first needle, needle knitwise through the stitch on the second needle, yarn around the needle and bring the new loop through, and then just release those 2 stitches you've just knitted together, and then lift the first stitch over the second stitch. And this is what you're going to repeat now all the way along this row. You are casting off, but you are taking the needle through 2 sets of stitches at the same time. Try and keep the stitches on the needles at the same distance to the point of the needles, rather than letting one stitch be closer to the end than the other. That way you should be able to control the needles a lot more easily. And you just continue all the way to the end, working sets of stitches together and casting them off until you come to the end, and then you just fasten off the yarn in the regular way. We pause here a minute and open up the knitting. You can see there that the 2 pieces of knitting have been joined together very neatly with a seam, only a small seam there, it's fairly flat on the back there.